Some people ask whether you are fit for the job. And when you hear that, I wonder what you think.
Watch me. There's been a little change in the arrangement of who's on the stage because of the First Lady's husband contracting COVID.
Millions of Americans have used Paxlovid. I think I used it.
Right now, in all 50 states in the District of Columbia, 7 Nobel laureates in the economy, on the economists and the economics. If you served your time, you shouldn't be deprived.
So the bad news for you all is I'm here because of you.
Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America. To keep alive the truth and honor of the Holocaust, horror of the Holocaust. We're in a session of... My younger sister used to be 3 years younger than me. Now she's 23 years younger. There's not a single solitary Biden man that is younger than any Biden woman.
Will we be a nation? Imagine being a mom or a dad. Looking at your child, you know the needs of innocent to live.
And she was forced to have to travel out of the state to Indiana to seek to terminate the presidency. Biden's being I sometimes wonder, anyway, I wonder,
How are you, baby? How old are you? How old are you? Almost double figures. To the Defense Department that has the ability to calculate, and the Energy Department do 1 million billion calculations per second. Think about what you'd think about.
helping you do that is my job. That's a president's job as well. It's the reason why we're sort of viewed as ugly Americans. The first frost, you know what was happening? You had to put on your windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer. What a stupid son of a bitch. Got a resolution passed, everybody thought it was nuts. Said they were going to build a railroad from Riyadh all the way to England, going underwater.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. No.
I think that we began to I just think that one of the things, where the hell are we? Going to bring $1.7 billion off the sideline for the new bridges and those buildings that are collapsing. You can look it up. You can, as my used to say, you can Google it. So much legislation that significantly makes a point about, you know, for example, the American Rescue Plan, the legislation to deal with inflation, the Inflation Act. And New York sent not only a congresswoman, one of the most congresswomen in the Congress, 10, 12, 15, stepping on that's black. Today we're stepping up to hold, to take it back, not all of it. And most importantly, buying back the most significant buyback. I said when I ran and I got elected president, I'd be the senator, or do I sign this order now? Right now, the today I'm announcing a plan to refill the strategic petroleum, help turbocharge turbocharge the emerging global clean energy economy. I can't have trouble reading this. Just last week, I lost one of my own. Well, you lost, one of your own. It is, it's unlikely in the minds of the trajectory that it was fired from Russia. Let's go lick the world. I just kept thinking of the places that I did live. with my grandparents in Scranton when Scranton died. Jill has puts messages on my mirror while I'm shaving, so I make sure I see them. And one that was put in about a year ago was, "Stop trying to make me love you." And always one moon, like a silent drum tapping at every rooftop and every window on every country. When it comes from the top down, my dad's kitchen table, not much dropped on that kitchen table from the top down. We must get the full accounting of what happened and why those responsible can be held accountable. Anyway, they had to take the top of my head off a couple times, see if I had a brain. You guys are all the same. That poll showed that 92% of Democrats, if I ran, would vote for me. You know the average tax rate they pay? 8%. To increase access to high-quality child care and long-term care. Half the long-term care, meanwhile, long-term care costs. I've been in and out of Iraq and Iran, but Iraq, not Iran. I can't even say, I guess, how old I am. I'll talk for 10 minutes, take 0 questions, and cheerfully walk away.
Are you saying that you would be taking part in our upcoming election in 2024?
Well, I'll either be rolling an egg or being the guy who's pushing them out. The group included groundbreaking Asian Americans like Vera Wang and Joan Shingang, I'm going to pronounce it right, Shanga Kawawa. We cheer for Muslim athletes like Kareem Al-Jabbar. We together shared our firm shared commitment. But he doesn't think we have global warming. Hang out with me, man. All you lovely young ladies. You're not hot, are you? And I also want to thank our special guest, Michelle, who ensure that today is both delicious and there's a lot of other. For example, the idea that we're in terms of taxes that they refuse to. For example, I was able to balance the budget and pass everything from the global warming bill. Anyway, we're still feeling the profound loss of the pandemic, as I mentioned, of over 100 people dead. And like Jill, the first lady, the first full-time lady, the first lady who works full-time, including donating more than 1 million doses of COVID-19 to the West Bank and Gaza. The middle class was built by the middle class. Soon NATO will be the 32nd freestanding, have 30 free. Proud to have ended the ban on transgender Americans. Well, we're going to win and we're going to help. We have plans to build a railroad from the Pacific all the way across the Indian Ocean. Grand Canyon, one of the Earth's 9 wonders of the world, literally. I almost lost my wife, my 67 Corvette, and my cat. But all kidding aside, I want to say one thing to your children. I know some really great ice cream places around here. And Daddy owes you. You know, I wouldn't have been elected to the United States Senate in the first place were it not for Philadelphia. That's not a joke.
All right, thanks everybody.
Where am I going now? So we can get ahead of the issues as they appear with the experience that we've experienced during the pandemic. Now I will yield to, who am I yielding to?
Mr. Haney?
Oh, you're going back on the other way.
I want to go that way.
You can go that way if you want. You can do whatever you want. You do whatever you want.
Because the building made up of affordable housing units had no fire safe. None. You can buy the same drug in Toronto or Paris cheaper than you can buy it in Toronto. Studentaid-gov. Student aid. We're going to ask a total of, each ask 2 questions, and I will ask the first question. I will ask. I will recognize the first question asker. I wish I had a chance to take all your questions, but I'm going to get in real trouble if I do that. Kids are going to be, and our grandkids are going to be, anyway. We end the cancer as we know it. It's stunning that we've gotten to this point.
Will you come talk to us?
No. Go get the patients.
Are you sure that you want to run again?
Yes, because I'm sure. Look. Good afternoon, folks. I'm not introducing me, Mark is. All right, where are we going? The United States also ratified the Kigali Amendment, which will drastically reduce the production of to go after ISIS and prevent its reemergence in both, anyway, going after Hamas to innocent Palestinians and Hamas. You got to know how to know. You got to know how to know. America's dead. So many people through the Midwest and the center of the country. Their factories are shipped overseas the last couple of times out. I want to thank my introducer. Oh, Air Force, look at this. Air Force One. Right here. That's pretty cool, man.
Mr. President, why are you losing to Trump in the polls?
The right that I pushed hard and it finally got changed, the married couples in the privacy of their bedroom, I'm thinking about the Dobbs decision. Imagine, well, I'll get to that in a second with Clarence Thomas. So, no, I'm serious. I started a civil rights movement. I tell every young man who's telling me, I'm thinking of getting married or somebody, I said, look, you have any advice? They said, yeah. Pick a family with 5 sisters or more. Deborah Ross, where's Deborah? I just had my picture taken with her. That's probably why she left. No, all kidding aside. Anyway, she couldn't be here, actually.
I see that strength and that resilience and that steadiness every single day.
But I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed. Don't mess with the women in America unless you want to get the benefit.
You are the oldest president ever.
Pretty good shape, huh? Everything physically about me is still functioning well. Every time that I hear Hail the Chief, I wonder, where the hell is he?